हेलो एंड वेलकम। मैं हूं विकी और मेरे साथ आज एक बहुत ही खास मेहमान है जिनका नाम है जोज एंड जोज इज ऑल द वे फ्रॉम न्यू दिल्ली। नाउ जोज से मेरी मुलाकात बहुत सालों पहले भी हुई थी और आज भी हो रही है। जोज, यू हैव चेंज्ड अ लॉट मैन, एज अ पर्सन, एज अ ह्यूमन. What we saw you in back in 2011 and now in 2020, I think the world has changed you.
Well, God has been good. I was working in HSBC in the Middle East, and think the world was very good. The money was good, everything was good. But I still remember when I was introduced in HSBC, they asked me, "Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?"
Wow.
And the interviewer asked me, she thought probably she will say, "I would like to be the head of the department or the CEO." I said, "I'd like to see helping people." And Vicky ji, to make the long story short, I got the job.
Helping people. I mean, you had a vision at that time, yeah, Joe. It's really amazing. And this is what you're
I had
doing.
the vision at that time. Yes, yes, yes.
Uh,
And God has been good. And with all friends and well wishers like yourself, we have been, you know, doing whatever we can to reach out to people. And we are really, really grateful to everybody who has helped us and supported us.
So I must tell everyone that Joe's is a part of Anantjeevan Foundation, and they are doing massive work, especially during this COVID pandemic. Right from distribution of food, right from mask ho jaye ya phir plasma therapy ke liye madad karna. So you've been doing a lot of work this COVID, and this pandemic has kept you busy. Like how? Please tell us.
Well, ever since lockdown started, the first day of lockdown, I I remember I was parked under a tree and I was like, God, what do I do now? What does our NGO do? And so I went and applied for a pass with the Delhi police, and we got an all movement pass for about 5 volunteers.
Hmm.
And we started with 200 packets, which would feed 200 families for a week, of 5 people. And to make the long story short, we fed more than at least 15,000 families in 2 months. And they are all laborers and in Delhi, NCR, Gurgaon, and Noida. And, we worked very strictly as per the COVID guidelines provided by the government. We worked with the Delhi police and the local police wherever we went. And, you know, those areas where uh, the laborers did not have jobs. The shops were closed. They did not know where to find food. So our packets had 2 kg of rice, 2 kg of wheat, 2 kg of pulses, 1 kg of oil, onions and potatoes and salt and tea leaves and soaps. And some even had masks. So, it was enough for a family to survive. Although there were many other organizations, and I like to applaud everybody who put in an effort. And our message was very simple. If you're living in an apartment and if you have a chokidar or a dhobi who cannot find food, if you can change the world for that one person, it doesn't matter if I have an opportunity to feed 200. If you have the opportunity to feed one person, that is what God has placed you for. And so that really drove us. And, we are grateful to everybody who supported, and we are thankful for all the NGOs and all the people who put in their best effort. We were just a part of it, and yes, it was a challenge. Many people used to send us messages. You have family, you have 4 children, you have to be safe. I said we are following all the norms. We are wearing the kit, the mask, the gloves, the sanitizers, everything we did. You won't believe, Vicky ji, it is summer in Delhi during that time. Although monsoon has come in, but it's still summer here. I used to come back home, and me and my wife used to come back home and take bath in hot water, just to make sure that we can continue keep going out. And by Almighty's grace, we have been continuing, and still we are continuing to do so.
Really amazing. I saw the pictures, I saw the videos, and I saw how helpful you were to people and the guidelines you were following, that social distancing, where people came to take the food and everything. And, you were sharing some stories as well. This is one thing I would really like to ask you. I mean, it is such a big risk, Jose, to actually go out and help people in these circumstances. And you did it with a golden heart. And, hats off to you and for everyone who did such an amazing job during this pandemic. And aage bhi, you're also looking for helping a lot of people, right, with masks. So what is What are you doing for that now?
See, we did a lot of like I said, our NGO, we are not specialized in any particular field, or cancer, or which is good, which many NGOs are doing, but we look for opportunities where if there is a situation, we can just jump in and do whatever we can. So we were reading and working with a few people, and then we got a mail from WHO, which is a World Health Organization, and they said, the cotton mask, it's a three-layer mask that is enough for healthy people to stop transmission of this virus, be it while talking or sneezing, or in a distance of 6 feet. And we also saw that there is a lack of N95 masks, which is required by patients who are actually COVID positive, which are required by hospital staff or people who are in the front line who have to be in that place. So and there were a few studies which said that N95 masks are not available enough for the medical people who are actually in the ground zero of this pandemic. So we decided to approach corporates, individuals, and if you want to write your family name or your message or your company's name, uh, we are providing masks, and however many masks you want, you know, we are looking for a quantity, or all those are details which we are working on. But we are going to provide masks for people who are poor, because when you look at these surgical masks and all, they're good, but then they're good for an hour or two. You cannot use them the whole day when you're out there sweating and working out, pulling a rickshaw, driving an auto rickshaw, uh, you know, going on a delivery bike. So we are making a three-layered cotton mask, which is very safe for people who are not affected. It is just helping them. And you know we have read many reports from medical companies and medical agencies and WHO, which says that these masks can prevent, and if we use these kind of masks, we can finish this crisis very soon. So we are just this is just a bit to see what we can do to help. And we are approaching corporates, institutions, schools, colleges, and so they can advertise their brand with a message on it, whatever is in their heart. And so that and it's not only in India, anywhere in the world, if people need mask, and because it can be made so um, economically in India, the textile companies and all are doing a lot reduced price, and so those are some things. And whatever we have left over from in terms of resources, we will be using them for medical, food distribution, whatever. And so that is what we are planning to do in our next phase.
Which is amazing. You should keep up the good work, and you should be given a lot of resources. That's what I feel. And we have been a very humble part of Anant Jeevan as well. And I saw those videos, felt really happy that, you're doing such a great job. So please tell us that how people in the Middle East or anywhere in the world can be a part of Anant Jeevan Foundation, and how can they contribute to your brilliant cause that you are taking forward.
Well, thank you so much, Vicky. And I had a person who called me probably after a couple of years, and that person kept seeing my post. And okay, she was a she, and she said, Jose, I don't really believe in NGOs, but I've been just seeing the work you're doing, and I want to contribute towards your work. And I was like, thank you so much. And that's all. I didn't say any flowery words or any jargon or anything. I said thank you, and that's all I say. Thank you. And people around the world, our NGO is a very grassroots level NGO, although we've been in existence for a long time. But we are only we are only taking support from India, or from Indians rather. So Indian people across the globe who are NRIs, they can go to our website, which is still under construction, but you can definitely access most of it. Um, we are not very concentrated on our website or our pictures and all. We are more concentrated on our work. But in the next 1 or 2 days, you can go to our website. You can click on donate our page. But we only request that we want Indians to support for India. And we are not looking for foreign funding or foreign company fundings, because our core right now is in India. If you want to say that we want to send this to West Bengal, or we want to send this to Orissa, or we want to send this to Jharkhand, we will make sure that goes there. But we are only requesting that if you're an Indian national, an Indian passport holder, you can go to our website, which is anantjeevanfoundation.org. You will find our donate page there, and you will find our bank details there, and you can fill in your details, because many times NGOs get into scrutiny. So we want to make sure that it are Indians who are abroad who are supporting us.
Absolutely. And I think every Indian will feel very proud in supporting you because the kind of work that you've been doing. So wish you all the best, Jose, and keep doing the great work that you're doing. And you should share these stories with a lot of people on social media. And it was a privilege and an honor for me to, chat with you so that we could take your story to the world as well.
Thank you so much, Vikiji. I'm so humbled and I'm so grateful for all your love, support, and prayers. May God bless us all through these times of uncertainty.
Please take care, Jose. You need to take care of yourself as well.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. God bless.